Let's go! Sunset Shadow, holy crap, girl. Thank you so much. Making up for lost time. Well, I'm making up for lost time, too. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. EG Lately Live is now a daily show, Monday through Friday, starting at 4 p.m. Big time news. You can thank Moist Critical for that, because dude inspired me. What can I say? Dude inspired me. But you guys know how we start things off. Let's do a little bit of a song, huh? Ooh, yeah! Down around the corner, half a mile from here, feel that long train and running, and you watch them disappear without love. Where would you be now? Without love. You know I saw Miss Lucy down along the tracks. She lost her home and family, and she won't be coming back without love. Where would you be right now? Without love. Well, the Illinois Central and the Southern Central Freight, you gotta keep on pushing, mama, 'cause you know you're running late without love. Where would you be right now? Without love. Let's break it down now. Just trust me, I'm playing the harmonica. This song gets me hyped. Well, the Illinois Central and the Southern Central Freight, you gotta keep on pushing, mama, 'cause you know they're running late without love. Where would you be right now? Without love. Well, pistons keep on turning, and the wheels go round and round, and the steel rails are cold and hard, and the mountains, they go down without love. Where would you be right now? Without love. Ooh, where would you be now? Such a nice little chug. Ooh, got to get here, baby. Won't you move it on down? Gonna move it down. Baby, 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 won't you move it down? With that big train running, big train moving on, gotta keep moving. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. Keep on moving. Oh yeah, baby. It's gonna be a good show. It's Monday. So you know what we do? Nothing. Whew. I gotta tell you, man, I don't know anybody who comes in with the fire intros I do. That's all I'm gonna say. I have yet to see a streamer come in that hot. Coming in hot. You know what I'm saying? Coming in hot. As you guys know, this is EG Lately. We're gonna call this new daily show the One-Stop Slop Shop, and I like it. I like it. I think it's a catchy. I think it's a catchy tune. You know, we're gonna talk about pretty much everything that goes on the internet. It's gonna be pretty much the same show that we've been doing at nighttime. You're just gonna get it every night of the week. It's gonna be a condensed version. No, at least an hour long, sometimes longer, depending on the topics. If the topics are there, we'll go longer. But, you know, it's going to be, I feel like if I could hit you guys every day, bam, 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 with a, you know, nice 1 to 2 hour stream on Fridays, we'll probably go longer. That doesn't change the rules, though. If you guys, you know, like, I don't know. We're gonna figure it out as we go. We'll do it live. We'll do it live, as Bill O'Reilly once said. We'll do it live. Who we got in the chat tonight? You know what we do here. We start things off with roll call.
Let's take roll here. Jay Quellen. Where's Jay Quellen at? No Jay Quellen here? Yeah.
Do you mean Jacqueline?
Okay. So that's how it's gonna be.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest. All right, if Jacqueline or Jay Quellen isn't here, you know what I'm saying? Oh, don't worry, Phallic. I'm getting to that because Sunset Shadow, who is one of my UK girls, right? She's. It's always too late when I used to stream, so I'm so happy to see her in the chat. I'm sure she's stoked. 4 o'clock. It's actually early enough for my UK people. Sunset, thank you so much for all the gifts. That was amazing. The memberships. It was like, I was like, damn, girl. I was like, no, I was like a hot goddamn girl. You know what I'm saying? But that just reinforces getting things fired up, right? For the new schedule. This should be awesome. I'm super excited for it because honestly, I haven't had time to really, you know, to do as many videos. So the way that I'm going to supplement that is we're going to go live at least once a day during the week, on weekends, Saturday and Sunday. Maybe not. You got this. You're a professional streamer. I'm trying. I fake it till I make it. You know what I'm saying? I fake it till I make it with the professional streaming here. But we got Blue Jay 22 in the house. Blue Jay, the bluest of all Jays. I don't know why it's giving me your guys' ats for some reason, but I think I can figure it out. Irish Indie House from Ireland, Coldest Ice Scam Baiter. Good to see my Scam Baiters in the house tonight. I have a weird, close, tight-knit relationship with the scam baiting community because I feel like I'm one of the few people who've like continuously like over intertwined. Even though I don't scam bait, I've made a lot of friends in scam baiting because one, we're all content creators. Two, I appreciate what they do so much. What they do is obviously distract scammers so that they can't spend their time scamming other people, which I think that's one of the best things you could do on the internet. If you want to make yourself useful, just call them up, waste their time as much as you can, because the more time they spend on you, the less time they spend actually scamming someone who might give up their money. Pierogi is the biggest biggest scam baiter in the world, right? And the guy, nobody does it better. Him and Kip Boga, probably top two. Also, you got Jim Browning. So many great scam baiters out there, and all of them doing God's work out there. And I've been lucky enough to meet a lot of the smaller ones. Harvey Dent, obviously Pecan Head, right? May he rest in peace. Just so many cool people. Fun Guy, Limey, all that whole crew. Just beautiful people, all in, all out. Sunset Shadow, thank you again, though. I can't thank you enough. But we do need to keep calling out people, so let's keep going. We got New Moon Rising in the house. We got Janie Minaj is in the house tonight. Who else we got here? Phallic Weapon. The Phallic of Weapons, ladies and gentlemen. My fearless researcher, the one who puts together the docket, the one that will pop into the stream from now on if she hears something that she think might be wrong or something that is breaking news. You might hear her pop in here and just be like, listen, EG, I think you might be wrong about that, or you need to go check this out because this is happening right now. So we get a whole little support team going here. That VR girl, oh my God, if you haven't checked out her content, if you are into VR gaming, this girl is out there in the trenches playing all these different games, giving her opinions on them, telling her what's good, what's not good, new equipment that drops out. She does great content. That VR girl, check her out if you guys haven't seen her. Timey YMH22 in the house. Perfect opening. Thank you. I thought that was a solid opening too. I was like, I'm feeling this opening. You know what I'm saying? We came in with some hot songs. I play 2 songs, then my intro, and then I go. I don't do like the whole, I'm waiting to start till the chat fills up like, you know, some streamers do. I just go in there. It's always 2 songs you can count on, and then you're going to hear my intro. Unless something's really bad happening, then maybe I'll do that. But and then, of course, Sunset Shadow is in here. Also, works hard for Scammer Payback, one of their top people. She's running the chat. If you're ever in there watching Mr. Pierogi, Sunset Shadow's keeping that chat in line, and she does a great job. So shout out to her for all the help that she gives. Her helping Pierogi is her helping him stop scammers, and that is just amazing. Maya Draco Lazowski, also a moderator for Mr. Pierogi. Yeah, let's freaking go. Maya Draco Lazowski comes over onto TikTok too. We are live over on the TikTokies as well, guys. One big fam, that's right. I see you. Deo, of course, yeah, can't forget Deo as a scam baiter. I knew that some people were going to be dropping names. Thank you, because it's hard when I'm trying to think of names in the like as I start. I always am like, oh my god, I can't remember. I think my camera's a little out of focus, so I'm going to try to fix this right quick. Right quick. Okay, where is it? Is that better? Is that... Oh, no, I think I went one click too far. I think that's better. I think that's better. A little clearer now. A little clearer. I'm wearing my nerdy glasses today, guys, because I'm being lazy. So, I hope you don't mind. I hope you don't mind that I'm being a little bit lazy wearing my glasses. Who else here do we got? J Sauce. Well, no, she received the membership. Okay, she's not actually here. I was going to say, I'm surprised to see her here this early. I think it's like... really early or really late where she lives. I can't tell. I've never looked up the time. Rebecca loves 9-inch nails. Oh, no, she received one too. Holy crap. Sunset Shadow going big with the memberships. Thank you so much. I don't even know what to say. Like, just wow. Just wow, girl. I'm over here like, wow. Xavier Girl says, was traveling to a wedding this weekend. Lots of fun and very little sleep. Glad to be back home today and caught up on sleep. That's awesome. Weddings are like the funnest thing imaginable. I mean, you'd go drink for free, dance your butt off, you laugh, you cry. It was always better than cats. It's always better than cats. And I think that wraps up everybody. I didn't see Sarah, but she's at work right now, I believe. So I don't think she's going to be in here. It gets like static and distorted for a second, and then just pop back to normal. Not audio issues on my end, Blue Jay, but I've got double audio. Double audio. Check 1, 2. I don't see another audio in here making a sound, so I don't know why that's happening. I hope that the audio is not getting messed up for anybody. If it is getting messed up, I'm sorry. I don't know what to do here. I can't adjust anything. Cold as Ice Scam Baiter is a mod for Fungi and KDA. Awesome, guys. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Just move along, EG. I'm going to move along. I can't focus on that audio. I can't do it. I can't do it too long. So much fun, but nothing like sleeping in your own bed. Amen to that, girlfriend. Amen to that. Sleeping in your own bed is like the best thing you could possibly do. But you guys know what we do here, right? We talk about the hot buzz on the internet. So now that we just did a roll call, you know what we do next. It's time for Hot Topics.
So let's talk about it. It's time for Hot Topics. Wake up.
Wake up. Nothing is out of context. I am an Islamist, fundamentalist, radical terrorist. I am.
Holy crap, guys. He admitted to it. We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Hassan Biker, everybody, announcing that he is a radical fundamentalist terrorist. I can't make this stuff up. Can't make it up. I see you, Draco, over on the TikTok. Timey over on the TikTok. Thank you guys for hanging out there. I'm keeping the TikTok off to the side so I can see both chats. I'm trying to make this work. Trying to make it work beautifully tonight. Trying to make sure that the thing doesn't get into the other thing. Professional streamer, guys, do not try this at home. I'm kidding. Try it at home. Do you care that your wife is having an affair, Jaden? Well, that's funny because I'm not married. So once you find my wife, please let her know that I would love to find out who she is. So once you do that, that'd be awesome. So let me know. Thanks. Anyway, okay, so big news. I don't know if you guys know who the streamer Emiru is. Emiru, right? She's Emiru. She's like this huge streamer on Twitchcon, and this whole thing happened with her. Basically getting assaulted at Twitchcon. It's kind of going viral. Okay, so this looks like it's the second thing here, because this is her response to it. Where did I just see that? I literally just had that up a minute ago. Okay, here it is. So Moist Critical talked about this. Let me switch over to the reaction thing. Here we go. So Moist Critical talked about this, but he also plays the Twitchcon thing. But I'm just gonna play the first couple minutes of Moist Critical's video here, so that you guys can see what his opinion was, and I think that he's kind of right on point, as Penguin Zero typically is. Why am I not hearing? There it is.
Lunatic fan who just walked completely unimpeded past the line at her meet and greet and unconsensually hugged her and looked like tried to kiss her, which is textbook assault. And it's very scary that it was able to happen so easily here. He was shoved off by a security guard, but then he just walked away.
So here's the situation. Look at that guy. Just comes up, tries to plant one on her. The security runs out and pushes him.
Whoa.
And then he looks insulted. He looks like he's insulted.
Crazy. Holy shit. What the fuck was that?
So if you guys haven't seen it, let's just watch it one more time. Watch this guy. This guy could have had a knife with him, or he could have had God knows what.
Was shoved off by a security
Let's take
guard.
this one more time.
Then he just walked away.
So there she is right there in the white dress. Here comes some rando guy, comes up, hugs her, tries to plant one on her, and then security's late. Look how late security is getting there to her.
Whoa.
Security.
Shoved off by a
Security's all the way back here.
Whoa.
And he pushes them away. There he comes again, trying to kiss her. Security comes running out, pushes him out of the way. But if this was, if this guy had a knife or something, he could have just walked up and like stabbed her. And what's security gonna do then? You know, that's where I think Emiru's mostly upset. Like that they even let this guy get to her. The minute they saw him walking up, somebody should have interfered. He should have never even been able to get to her. This is the, you know, I say that the price of fame comes with this type of stuff, but that, I don't care how famous you are, invading someone's personal space is never a good thing. And the fact that this guy, after he got pushed off, actually kind of like turned and like looked insulted. Like, bro, you just like cockblocked me from, you know, hooking up with Emiru, which obviously Emiru had no interest in kissing that guy. Lack security, exactly, Timey. Blue Jay says, I don't think it's confirmed that the person who shoved him is security. I heard people say that it's her manager and that it is security, so it's not confirmed. Okay, so it's not confirmed that it's even security. It's just her manager stepping up and protecting her. This is the second time this girl has gotten herself in trouble with lack of security. She went out in public to a fair. Do you remember there was that random guy? We watched this a while ago. And this guy came out and he said, he's like, he tried to get their number or whatever. They brushed him off. And then out of nowhere, this guy comes out and he's like, I'm going to kill you. He basically was following Valkyrie, I think it was her, Emiru, and he was following her around at the fair. And this is the second time where, you know, security had to come in and help. Like, she didn't have security at either one of these things. So honestly, if you are a popular female streamer, you know, you could blame the men all you want. And yes, at some point it is on the guys to not do this stuff. But girls, protect yourselves. That's all I'm saying. Protect yourselves, because a situation like this could have gotten easily out of hand super, super fast. And Emiru is pissed off, and she has a response to Twitch. So let's just hear what Charlie had to say real quick about the situation. Newman says she didn't even want to do the meet and greet. She was contracted to do it if she wanted to do a show. Plus, that was her bodyguard, not security at her. So it was her own personal bodyguard. Aren't these ticketed events? Yes, I believe that they do need tickets. That's a line, I believe, right here in the front. There's a line here that this guy just cut and walked in. It's like, I need to shoot my shot with Emiru now. So there's two situations I think are playing out here. One situation is that this guy is absolutely mental, and he's like Emuru's biggest fan, and he's had this fantasy in his mind for the longest time that him and her, if he can only meet her and show her the love that he has for her, that he would be able to win her heart over. Correct? That's a thing that a lot of people on the internet who are habitually on the internet, especially who don't do like a lot of social events in person, will feel quite comfortable with. And a lot of times these people get so comfortable with these streamers because they watch them every day. No shot that this guy's not watching Emiru every single day. And I think he went up and he thought yeah, exactly. He took a chance, and it was an assault. Maybe he should have tried getting her number after he got his turn in line instead of running up, but maybe he thought Emiru was going to walk off before he could get to her or something. But yeah, things like this are what cause influencers not to want to come out and meet you at all. So just something you got to be careful of. I also heard people say that he had a knife. Don't know if it's confirmed. I mean, that's the scary part, right? He could have walked up easily. How hard would it have been for him to just bam, right in the gut, and then that's it. No more Emiru. And then now we're talking about her. And a lot of people have been, and she should feel safe at TwitchCon. This is where she should feel most safe. But I said it to Falak earlier. I said, I don't really think that Twitch cares all that much about their content creators. YouTube pushes me out, and TikTok pushes me out like no other platform. Twitch hasn't done a single thing to try to grow my channel here. And it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate. And that's why I think that Twitch, they like their big streamers, and that's all they care about. They don't care about the up-and-comings, is where YouTube's always pushing new talent. TikTok's always pushing new talent. And I think Twitch is just like, we're happy with the people who make us money. And that's why Twitch is, like, you know, in my opinion, going downhill. I still stream there specifically for one person, for Carla. If she's watching, Carla is the only person I stream there for. Why am I live on Lately Gaming? I'm not supposed to be live on that. Get off of there. We're not live on Lately Gaming today. Darn it. That's the second time that thing popped up and started streaming on my behalf. We're not gaming right now, okay? Twitch just want their money, sadly. Yep. I mean, all these platforms want their money. But here's the thing. YouTube will be like, okay, let's go find out who people like to watch, and then we will push them more. As where Twitch is just like, nah, we got the people who make us money. We're going to keep them where they are. Anybody under them is going to stay where they are. There's no room for growth, really. Beardo just quit. He said for all the BS, this was the last straw. Really? We'll have to take a look at that maybe tomorrow or something. Because remember, we're doing this Monday through Friday now. But yes, I have to... Beardo, I know who that guy is. He's a paranormal YouTuber. It'll be interesting to see what's going on in that situation. But... yeah, not a good situation here, but I think Emiru did put out a response to Twitch, so let's take a look at that real quick.
I don't think that Twitch would have put out an official statement if that clip wasn't posted and going viral. And even after the fact that that clip was posted and going viral, as far as I know, the other people who had meet and greets today were not reached out to ask if they wanted extra security or if they even wanted to cancel their meet and greet. Like, maybe some people were, but I know for a fact Extra Emily wasn't. My personal manager made sure that she had extra security. No one reached out to her. Don't know about everyone, but I know that for a fact.
And that's about all she had to say. So I needed to turn off my Discord notifications. I'm getting bloops and bleeps of all sorts over here. And we don't want that. We don't need that. I need to be on Do Not Disturb while I am streaming. There we go. Perfect. Now I can go back. Now I can go back to the heart attack. Go back like a heart attack. I mean, this is just something that comes with being famous. I wish I was big enough to do meet and greets. But my problem is if I did a meet and greet, I would literally talk to everybody for like 20 minutes, and the line would never move. So don't forget to plug YouTube hype button at the end of your guys' video. Yes, please do that. That'd be awesome if you guys use that hype function to help build us up a little bit. I hyped up VR Girls videos, and anybody who's a friend of mine who's a content creator, I always go to their videos, hype them up. I don't know if you can see that or not because the hype button is still very new. I don't know if VR Girl, you've seen me hype up your videos or not, but I think you get a certain percentage of credits that you can use to hype up videos. By the way, they only banned the guy for 30 days until he pushed back, then banned him forever. So wait, this guy was a Twitch streamer. That was the other side of it. So I said one side was that he's crazy in love with Emiru, and then he's built up this fantasy world in his head where he is, you know, like they're star-crossed lovers or some ridiculous fantasy this guy's built up in his mind. The other side of this is that this guy honestly is a content creator himself, and this was just a stunt that he was trying to do to try to build himself up. Either one could be more obvious. You know, Charlie, Moist Critical, released a video showing his earnings, and he's made $50 million since 2017. That's in the future. 2017. And that is exactly why people do the ridiculous things online that they do for that money. Anything to get attention, anything for that ad revenue. I've always always prided myself on not being that type of guy. I always come in here, sit down, and talk with you about whatever it is that I find interesting in a way that I think is logical. VR Girl says, I can see hype points, but can't see who is doing the hyping. But thank you, appreciate you. Of course, of course. As a fellow VR gamer, as I said before, I always have my VRs always right here because I always be putting that sucker on. There's a Pimax right here. This is a big dog. Big dog. What you know about Pimax, VR Girl? She's got a she's sponsored by Meta, by the way, guys. So she's big time. She's in there. She's getting that gear. As I said, VR Girl's very talented. She deserves all the success she has. Go check her out her channel if you guys haven't. Anyway, okay, so let's keep going on. So that was Emiru. Let's see what else we got next on the docket real quick. Was this okay, so was this Asmongold's response to the situation? Okay, so this is what Asmongold had to say about the Twitch situation. And Asmongold's always kind of had like an interesting relationship with Twitch. So he says, this might be a bit of a longer post, sorry. To expand on this statement, the reason I said this actually had nothing to do with Charlie Kirk or any other civil unrest this year. Obviously, most of you guys know Charlie Kirk was shot at a kind of his own sort of meet and greet, even though it was a debate. While, of course, it's agitating variable, it wasn't the reason. Last year at Twitchcon, NMPLOL and Wake Wilder, where do these people come up with these internet names? I can't even read them. Were SA'd live on camera. Twitch made no statement and pretended like this didn't happen. That type of behavior is disgusting, wrong, and has no place in civilized society. Anyone with a brain knew that if this happened to a female creator at the time, Twitch's response would have been completely different. Anyone without a brain had that proven last night. To me, this proved an undeniable, cynical reality, and that's Twitch doesn't care about SA, they care about the optics of the SA. If they had cared, they would have approached it with men in the same way. This proves their motives are driven by optics rather than principle. Now, while Asmongold has a point here, let's be honest. I think most, maybe this is just because I'm a single guy, but most men, I don't think, get as, one, harassed the way that many women get harassed, because that's kind of not how we were, I don't know, I want us to say like breed it or evolved as human race. Like, yes, at one point, humans were very primal, and men would fight just like deer do, who got to mate with the girl. It's in our thing to be aggressive and, you know, go after women. So I don't think that and while girls do the same thing and go after men, they like, it doesn't happen nearly as often as, I can almost guarantee if you asked men how often they got hit on, it would be a fraction of the number that girls get hit on. And that's just facts of the reality. So while I agree with Asmongold, I don't think that men don't mind being objectified as much as women, and I get what he's trying to say, but it's, you know, I don't know. It sounds like it's kind of like a rah man power, we're victims too type mentality, which I don't really get or frankly agree with a lot. But yeah, keep your hands to yourself, people. That's really the end of the day. Just keep your hands to yourself, and everything will be fine, I think, is really the moral of the story here. So under that reasoning, it could be assumed that Twitch would allow the same thing to occur again this year. Why wouldn't they? They got away with it last year. This is what my true reasoning behind what I said. Even now, Twitch refuses to apologize to Emiru or even name her. I mean, at the same time, does Twitch need to apologize? You know, they let me play devil's advocate for a second here. There is no way that Twitch could have seen this coming. Should they have prepared for it? Probably, right? But again, inevitably it is up to the influencer because they built their reputation on Twitch. Twitch gave them the fame. So it's kind of, and I'm guessing Emiru makes plenty of money to be able to hire her own security. And frankly, those guys that came and pushed that guy off her should have been closer to her the whole time. Where is this hype button? WTF, why are you streaming so early? Hey, Sarah. It's a new thing we're doing. We're going to be streaming every day, Monday through Friday at 4 p.m. now. That's the new thing. Haven't had as much time to make videos, but I need to make content. So this is what we do, and now this is what we do. Hope you can get down with that, Sarah. I'm sure some of you aren't going to like it as much, but some of you might. Who knows? But you're getting more streams. So instead of one stream one night a week, you're getting 5 streams at 4 o'clock every day during the week. And that's just as much to keep me on task as everybody else. They are refusing to apologize because it could be used against them in a lawsuit, Asmongold goes on to say. They are refusing to name her to avoid boosting SEO, search engine optimization, connecting the company to this event and not to further spread her name in hopes that it will minimize the controversy. In front of everyone, they put optics over principle and insult your intelligence by assuming you're too stupid to see it. Actions speak louder than words, and what people avoid saying often reveals their true intent. I apologize that sometimes when I speak on issues that I do so in such a brash and offensive tone that it polarizes people against me. When things like this happen, it makes me think about that a lot. Could I have a bigger difference if I was less of an a-hole? Maybe. Stay safe, trust your instincts, and believe what you see and not what you hear. I mean, that's a strong way to finish that. Asmongold can be pretty articulate when he wants to be. He really can. And I think for the most part, a lot of the ways that he talks about things, obviously he's going to get some things wrong as time goes on. It's just the way you are as a human being. I'm going to get things wrong. You talk long enough in front of a microphone, you're going to mess up somewhere and you're going to say wrong things. But with that said, I don't think that what Asmongold's saying is wrong. Maybe the playing the male victim card I felt was a little, but you know, at the same time, that's just the way it goes. It's just the way it goes. That's the life, the world we live in. JLP, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? JLP, one of my fellow monster truck racers. By the way, guys, shout out Lately Gaming. If you guys haven't got a chance to go over there and check out AODT, UML, all the leagues that I'm in right now that I'm streaming live over there, go check them out. They're super cool. I work really hard on those AODT videos. I work really hard. That's why I'm live Monday through Friday now because of those videos. Until the off season, then we might readjust. But I'm gonna see how I like doing streaming every day, and just grind it out, man. Grind it out. If we want to build a community that people can get behind, we need to get together and start streaming, brother. We need to grind, baby, 24/7. Get to the gym. Okay, I don't know if I'm gonna get to the gym, because I work a laborious job where I do things all the time, but you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Okay, guys? Okay, you know what I mean. Anyway, that wraps up the Asmongold Emiru stuff. So, again, girls, at the end of the day, it is up to you to protect yourselves. Men are scumbags. Okay, not all men. Some men are scumbags, and while I can't take credit for the way that they behave, all I can say as to you as a woman is protect yourself the best you can, because some guys are idiots. Now, most guys, some people say, why don't guys like get their guys in line? And that's mainly because most guys who do this type of stuff don't tell their friends that that's the way they are. Because if most men found out that there's a guy that behaves that way, chances are you're not gonna be friends with you anymore. I may actually hop into UMLVC and see what's up. Yeah, go for it, brother. Go for it. Right now I'm live streaming, but I might be dancing around in those trucks later. I'm not sure. Or I might be doing Battlefield. I don't know. Battlefield's super fun, guys. Battlefield is super fun. There are monster truck books for the little kids at school at the book fair, and I work at. Yep. That's awesome. Now, here's the thing, though. I'm trying to make monster trucks not so kiddie. You know, when we were younger, monster trucks were like big, beefy guys that were drinking beer and souping up their trucks and jumping them. That's the kind of monster trucks I want to put out in the world, all right? Monster Jam does the kid stuff. We got that covered. Plenty of stuff for kids out there. But we need some stuff for the adults, right? That's why we got the hard metal music when we come in and stuff. But anyway, moving right along here. That's the Emiru situation, crazy situation going on with her. Again, don't become famous if you can't handle it. But even though you are famous, that doesn't mean that you should have to put up with that stuff. You should not have to put up with it. Moving on from one person, this is a friend of Emiru. So Valkyrie defends Hassan, then seeks advice from Asmongold. So this girl, I guess, doesn't know what side of the... So this, I don't know what this girl is going on. So she's defending Hassan, but then going to Asmongold for advice. It could be anybody's guess what team she's on at that point, because those are two like arch rivals. Asmongold and Hassan, like they don't see eye to eye quite often. You know what I'm saying? So let's take a look here and see what is going on with this one.
Hassan controversy involving his dog being shocked. Valkyrie gave her take on the situation and received a lot of backlash from the community. If you guys missed that video, the link in the description or end of video. After the backlash, Valkyrie asks advice from NMP and Asmongold regarding her current Reddit hate threads in the following clip.
And that's okay. I messaged 2 people about LSF. I messaged Nick Polam and I messaged Asmongold. I asked both of them. I was like, hey, I don't really use Reddit a whole lot, but like, do you think it's a good idea or a bad idea if I respond to a post and be like, oh, I understand where you guys are coming from. I'm sorry. Like, I'm sorry. I should have definitely like spoken about it differently. And both of them reassured me that it's a good idea to not, because I know they're like, they're Reddit people. So I was like, they both said, they're both very nice. And they both said, yeah, don't respond. It's not a good idea. Yes,
That's true, because if you respond, I had a whole conversation with Nerd City about this. So he said that in a book called Rules for Radicals that, now I'm going to try to say this in a way that doesn't make me sound completely stupid, but if you could get someone to respond to an accusation that isn't true, then you've already won by just making that person address the accusation in the first place. I think that's right. If you want to go back and look at my interview with Nerd City and hear what he actually said, but that's generally, in my opinion, the gist of the situation. Thank you, Timey and Draco, for the heart me's and the roses. I appreciate you. But yeah, so Nerd City laid that out, and I think that being a top content creator is it's an interesting route. I wouldn't know personally. Maybe one day I will, but not today. But yeah, being a top, content creator, there's rules for how you can engage, and I've realized this when I interviewed people who were much bigger than me. Let's take for instance Raymundo. When I interviewed him and I asked him his opinion on like a drama that's going on, he had to be a lot more careful about how he answered than how I would answer. Nobody cares really what I have to say, but what he has to say, that might ruffle some feathers because he has over 200,000 subscribers. It's the same thing like if Progi were to say something about another content creator. He has to be very careful how he words things because that can cause a lot of drama if he doesn't say it correctly. I've seen it happen with wrestling YouTubers all the time. There was a former wrestler named Maven. He was doing an interview. They asked him who was the stinkiest wrestler. He said RVD, even though RVD wasn't really stinky, but he was trying to make a weed joke because RVD smokes a lot of weed. And then that ended up making RVD upset because, he's like, I don't smell. I don't know why he said I smell. And then Maven actually had to go and apologize to him that day. So, you got to be very careful how you word things, how you say things, especially being a bigger content creator. What's up to the people on TikTok? Well, you guys, I was going to say hi to you guys, but then you just took off. Just took off on me. That's fine, no. It's fine. Let's continue this.
Gold and Nick Polam, because I know those are like the 2 people that I know like participate in Reddit stuff a lot. So
Valkyrie admitted that the footage looked really bad and understood why so many viewers were upset by it. However, she quickly followed up by defending her son, explaining that she'd met his dog, Kaya, in person and had seen firsthand how loved and well cared for she was. In her words, Kaya was the most loved and spoiled and just the most well-trained big baby. Because of that, Valkyrie said she firmly believed her son would never ever abuse his dog. But her remark...
We watched a video of Hassan, right? It pretty much looks like he shocks the dog. And the dog yelps. So whether or not that's a shock collar or a vibration collar, he's definitely doing something that is making the dog uncomfortable and stressing the dog out. So yeah, the dog may be fed well, the dog may have a comfortable place to live, but he does not let it off of the little bed that they have. And thank you, Draco. I see you over there.
Marks didn't stop there. She went on to make a broader point about outrage culture, saying she wished people would direct more of their anger toward actual criminals, traffickers, genocidal apologists, and others doing real harm, rather than fixating on internet controversies.
I think that they do. Plenty of people get mad at criminals and stuff, but they also get mad at influencers, and a lot of it comes from envy. You know, I would say that a lot of the anger that a lot of these top streamers face is like envious, but as you go on and you give your opinion on things, people are going to disagree, and some people are a lot better at like sharing how they feel about your opinion than others. Some person may disagree with you, and then point A, point B, point C, why they disagree with you, and then you have other people who just flat out go, "I hate your guts and I hope you die." Like that's just, I mean, that's the internet, right? It's just sometimes people are just upset like that. Anybody who's a content creator. I'm sure VR Girl's even dealt with it, and she puts together just videos talking about, what she thinks about a game. Every single content creator, no matter how small, how big you are, has dealt with people being angry at the way that you present something.
That comparison, however, didn't sit well with many viewers. Critics argued that she was minimizing the issue and deflecting from a serious concern about potential animal mistreatment by invoking global atrocities that had nothing to do with the situation. The backlash...
Sunset says, some people just are angry. They make angry comments and disagree with anyone and everyone just because they can. That is a fair point as well. There are people who go out there and specifically look for people to get angry at or to get upset with. They just want a reaction. They want a live reaction. Yeah. And I'm sure you see that a lot in Pierogi's chat, where people are probably just saying things just to get noticed by him. And you could get 110 comments saying you're the greatest streamer in the world, but for some reason our brains are built that one comment that says your stuff sucks sits with you all day. I don't know what it is. I feel like I've done a pretty good job of being able to just kind of let those types of comments roll off my shoulders, because I realize that I'm doing the best I can, and I'm pretty much putting out what my product is, like, that I think is the best version that I can present it, right? And a lot of it's trial and error, trying to learn as you go. And you're never going to make everybody happy. So, but you're always going to deal with trolls, no matter where they come from. And I saw that the TikTok moderators were on point, getting rid of a troll earlier who said something about my wife, even though I don't have a wife. So if you are interested in becoming my wife, there's an application process that you can fill out online. Just kidding. I don't have that, but if that's something that works, I don't know. Is that something you can do? Can you fill out applications online for wives? That's not like a mail order bride. I don't know. I'm getting ADHD distracted over here. It doesn't matter what field you are in, always the same. Exactly. Fal, excuse me. Fill it out, Fal. Fill it out, okay? Fill out the application. It's like I'm gonna do like the Bachelor shitter version. YouTube shitter version. All right, let's keep going here. I think we kind of got the gist of it, but let's keep going here.
This was swift. Social media quickly filled with responses accusing Valkyrie of being biased, overly protective of her son, and unwilling to hold a friend accountable. Many said her defense, especially the claim that he would never ever abuse his dog, ignored the context of what people were reacting to, the dog's audible yelp and Hassan's casual reaction to it. Others pointed out that while personal experience can provide insight, it doesn't automatically excuse or invalidate what's visible on camera. Hello, bad idea. NMP is stupid for constantly responding to his hate threads. Never respond to LSF or any Reddit thread. I also see the irony in this comment. Don't worry.
This kind of looks like to me that they're just reading off Twitter responses, but you can see that she's kind of facing a lot of hate for what she said there. And at least she went and looked for advice from her peers and didn't just assume that she had it all figured out. So now, out of the drama sphere into the heist sphere. We all wanted to be part of a heist at some point, didn't we? Didn't most of us all want to be part of a heist? That old Dane Cook joke. Most men out there want to be part of a heist. So the Louvre, you know, the really famous museum in Paris that has the Mona Lisa, was robbed. So everything we know about the Louvre jewelry heist. So if you guys aren't familiar with the Louvre, it's where that famous painting, the Mona Lisa, is. The Mona Lisa was not stolen, but crown jewels were. So this is an interesting thing here. Let's see what they say real quick. It's probably going to be an ad. How did I know? How did I know there was going to be an ad first? Because everything is ad related to these days. Maybe I should start putting my ads out in other places. Animal cruelty is a federal offense. Damn right. Plus, if you are an animal abuser, you suck. And it's just simply what it comes down to. Trying to wait for the... Okay, this advertisement's over in 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I skipped ahead.
Definitely a huge embarrassment. This was a very quick...
Look at that nice camera this guy's got.
You perhaps can see the ladder behind me, which 3 or 4 masked men used at about 9:30 this morning when the museum had just opened. They clambered up that ladder. They smashed their way through a window, got into the first floor to a gallery there. They could have wandered down the corridors. And
holy crap, this is like a movie.
They stayed in the room, which is basically dedicated to what's left of France's
then comes the second ad.
jewels, particularly jewels belonging to the Emperor Napoleon I and his wife. They stole, we understand, 9 of them, including things on tiaras, brooches, and so on.
So they got Napoleon Bonaparte's
that they
jewels.
dropped one big jewel as they made their escape. They went down the ladder, got onto some motorbikes, sped off. So far, no sign of them.
Impressive.
Fortunately, although there were tourists, visitors inside the museum.
Yeah, that ladder is inconspicuous. You know what? It reminds me of that old YouTube video that I think Eric did where you could take a ladder anywhere and people will let you in because they think you're working on it. And I guarantee while that ladder looks conspicuous now because we know what we used it for, if we had been walking past that and the ladder was there, most of us would probably just look at it and go, oh, they must be working on a light or something. So honestly, it's actually kind of genius. Can you turn it up? I will try to turn. I'll just turn it up. Turn it up. Turn it up. But yeah, that ladder I think is honestly probably got dismissed more than most people believe. Kim Jacobs, how are you? Good to see you.
You can perhaps also see behind me a lot of French police investigating, trying to understand who might have done this. It is a humiliation for the security forces. People say
yeah, just belong.
Like
Fit right in.
At the Louvre since 1911,
the Louvre,
when the Mona Lisa itself was briefly stolen.
Oh, so the Mona Lisa was stolen at some point in 1911. That's wild. I wonder if the real Mona Lisa is there. Some people say there's a rumor that the Mona Lisa that's there is not the actual Mona Lisa and that the original one was actually stolen. So that's interesting, to say the least. But yeah, the Louvre got robbed, guys. The Louvre got robbed. But if those guys get caught, they're going to be in big time trouble. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's all I'm going to say about that right there. All right, everybody, that's Hot Topics.
So let's talk about it. It's time for Hot Topics.
Wake up. Nothing is out of context. I am an Islamist, fundamentalist, radical terrorist. I am.
Well, there you go. Got him again. This guy is just blatantly saying it now. He's not even hiding it. Sunset says, presumably they have security cameras outside the building. I would imagine that every single Interpol cop is on the case for the stolen jewels. So if these guys left anything behind, they are going to get caught. So it'll be interesting to see if that does happen, how this story unfolds. If these guys do get caught, we will revisit that later on. So we'll keep an eye out for that if these guys ended up getting captured. So yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up with Hot Topics. Perfect. We did the first hour just perfect. We got in there, did the Hot Topics. Now it's time for the main event, which I still need to create a graphic for, because I want to have a main event graphic where I'm like, the main event. So it's just like the topic that we're going to talk about the most. And it's body cams, guys. You know, we've been loving the body cams lately. The true crime stuff is hot right now because the world sucks. The world is terrible. But so this particular person is an influencer. They ended up getting arrested. And just to give you an idea who this person is first, I want to show you who
853.
I want to show you who they are first so that you can see who it is that's actually getting arrested here, because then it makes it more interesting, I think. So this is a influencer called J-Bay. She basically goes around, she's an overweight gal, and she goes around and talks about how the world is not very fair to big people. Now, a lot of people give her blowback because essentially, instead of her adjusting to the world around her, she wants the world to adjust around her. Instead of her changing her diet, getting, you know, in somewhat better shape so that she could fit into the seats that are there, she expects them to make bigger seats to accompany her, which I don't know how I personally feel about this. Like, I don't, you know, I prefer people try to somewhat keep their health in check. Obviously, I've never been like a hella healthy guy. But, you know, I think I'm in good shape. I could sit in a plane chair. You should watch me sit in an airplane chair. Just watch. I could do it. Put a 1 in the chat if you could fit in an airplane chair. Anyway, let's take a look here. I love good body cam footage, but so many of them are fake these days. Really? I wouldn't be shocked about that because Sora is like ruining the internet. The AI thing that people are making all these weird videos with. But anyway, this is J-Bay. Let's take a look at some of her work here. But let's just say she's gonna end up getting in trouble. One, and I'm still curvy. Yeah, I mean, being curvy and being well, just flat out obese is two different things. Being a thick gal is totally fine, acceptable. But again, I think mainly it's not about her eating or the way she looks. It's about the fact that she wants the world to adjust to her needs as opposed to her adjusting to the needs of the world that she lives in.
3 million people fly on U.S. airlines every year. I surveyed thousands of travelers, and over 86% of them believe the airline industry is not plus-size friendly. This has to change. In 2023, I initiated a petition demanding that air travel become more inclusive. Over 35,000 people have signed it. The fight is far from over. Since launching the petition, it's become even more clear that society unfairly believes plus size. Individuals shouldn't.
Yes, because you are engaging in gluttonous behavior, okay? Nobody is forcing you to eat 17 burritos. I'm just putting it out there, okay? This might sound cruel, a little bit cruel from me, but if you cannot fit down the alleyway of the plane, maybe that is a sign that you should cut out maybe a couple of the sweets. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. But if you can't fit down the alleyway of the plane while everybody else is, plus, by the way, everybody has to walk down the plane sideways. That's not like a you thing. That's AI voiceover. It kind of sounds like it. But she's been known to do these videos. Maybe she cloned her voice in AI just so it'll speak on her behalf. I wouldn't be shocked if like streamers have been doing that. Like, I don't feel like even speaking my own commentary over my video, so I'm just going to put an AI version of my voice in this video.
Travel comfortably or without stigma. However, this only fuels my determination to fight for inclusive travel. Plus-size individuals won't be deterred, and I'm committed to advocating for change until it's achieved.
This is some bullcrap, dude. Everybody gets crammed in on an airplane. Everybody. And you know what? I think that some airlines have introduced a policy regarding plus-size people. And I think they literally have, like, a skinny person has to literally give up their seat or a ticket if there's a big person on the plane. I think they got upset when they have to buy 2 tickets. Well, again, if you have to buy 2 tickets for an airplane, chances are that's on you, all right? This is like me being like, I don't like the fact that I have to wear glasses. My eyes should just work, right? Except I don't have no say over that, so I guess that's not a great analogy, to be honest with you, because if I could just fix my eyes, I probably would. Eating carrots doesn't help the way you think it would. But again, it's this idea that we are the center of the universe and that everyone around us needs to adapt to the way that we live, as opposed to us just fitting in with the world around us.
Travel is for everybody and nobody should be discriminated against. Sign the petition at change.org/.
They made seatbelts with extensions specifically for larger people. Yeah, and let's do math. Well, here's the problem, right? So every time that one plus size person comes in, the airline's losing money because they're not going to be able to sell another ticket. So it makes sense that they would have to buy 2 tickets if they can't fit in the same seat. And that should be a wake up call to you. Like when I was doing drugs and I was destroying my body, eventually I woke up and said, you know what? I should probably stop doing this because I only got one body. I should probably treat it a little better. And I'm not here to fat shame anybody, all right? If you're big out there, you know, God bless you. But if you're big out there and you're getting upset that you can't walk up the escalator the way you used to, or you know, you can't go on roller coaster rides, then whose fault is that? It's nobody's sitting there forcing you to eat as much as you eat. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So here's another one from her. Let's take a look at this one here. She's been doing this. She's been doing this for all kinds of different things, guys. So okay, here we are, eating food.
8 for breakfast, fat edition. Bagel and cream cheese.
And this is the person who's like, I can't fit on an airplane seat. I can't do it. I can't fit on an airplane chair, you know? Like I just personally, I don't get it. I don't understand it. How we're the ones who are gonna have to give up our one little bits of freedoms because she likes bagels with cream cheese in the morning.
Large.
Washes it down with a sugary ass drink.
Iced coffee.
I'm curious what the comments say. And then a donut too. If I had the bagel with cream cheese and the coffee, I'd be set. That'd be my whole morning. I'd be ready to go. I don't need to wash it down with no donut.
Chocolate donut with sprinkles.
See, it's the gluttonous behavior. I doubt it was just a bagel and cream cheese. What else is? Yeah, there you go.
Edition.
So you see right there, right? That is a large breakfast for most of us. A bagel, cream cheese, a large iced coffee, and then you wash it down with a donut. And then you complain that you don't fit in a chair in the airport. Out of curiosity, I just want to see some of these. Body positivity is for people who can't change, not for people who won't. That's a pretty good statement there. Body positivity is for people who can't change, not for people who won't. I've never seen anyone need 3 pairs of handcuffs to be arrested. Oh, we're going to get to that next. We're getting to that next. I don't want to spoil anything. But this is the girl who we're about to watch get arrested, okay? I eat a Jimmy Dean egg cup for breakfast. Yeah, and I bet you that fills you up nicely. You don't like breakfast. Like some people say you just need a banana for breakfast. And that's all you need. She's like sugaring the hell down like crazy. So let's take a look here. This is what we've been building up to. I think you guys get the gist of this influencer. So this is going to be a body cam about her. This is from a channel called Arrest Cam. So check them out. Give them some love. But yeah, the influencer we just saw is about to get arrested.
If you clicked on today's video, you want to learn all about...
I'll f***ing kill you guys.
What? This channel is all about fat joy.
He's and they mama.
Unapologetic self-love.
Burn you f***ing hell.
And building a community where everybody belongs.
They're trying to raise me start.
That is the last thing that we...
Isn't it funny? Isn't it so funny? The way that people present themselves online is so different than how they really are. I don't usually eat breakfast, but if I do, it's either a bowl of cereal or oatmeal. And that's a healthy breakfast. Like a bowl of oatmeal is actually really good for your heart, they found. And oatmeal's delicious. What's up, new the biggest gooba? It's a long name, but a good one. But yeah, I like cereal. Sometimes I'll have cereal in the afternoon. You know, if it's a good cereal, get a little bit of Captain Crunch in there. Frosty Mini Wheats are some of my favorite cereals. And you can't go wrong with Reese's Pieces. Like, can we just talk about that for a second? The Reese's Pieces cereal is fantastic. But flat out, the best cereal of all time, Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, without a doubt, the greatest cereal ever made, known to man, period, point blank, period. Okay. Anyway, as I was saying, she's, something tells me that she is not exactly being friendly here, and not the way that she presents herself online. Not the, I'm so positive. I like Captain Crunchberries, fight me. Oh. Also, it's Nuba from UML Tour. Hey, what's up, Nuba? Okay, I know who you are now. I was trying to figure out your name. It was so long. Thanks for stopping by, though, brother. Appreciate it.
Will ever do.
Welcome to J-Bay Official, where we're flipping the script on fat phobia and empowering everybody to live bold.
Let's go, girl.
I'm Jay, and I'm here to
get arrested.
Let's go.
If you don't know who this is J-Bay, a self-proclaimed fat advocate. J-Bay, or Jalen, is best known for advocating
Honey Nut
for
Cheerios
things like
are solid.
airlines providing extra seats at no extra cost for passengers who cannot fit in a single seat.
People ask me if I purchase to seats when flying. The fact of the matter is that people can't stand to see fat people happy. So why should we care?
She's literally got oxygen in her nose, man. She's literally on oxygen. But yes, let's all stop what we're doing to make sure she's comfortable. It's like our lives don't matter as much as her because she can't control her eating. Does anybody else see how like messed up this actually is? And I'm not trying to like sound insecure here or like I'm body shaming her, but like at some point you have to take some self-accountability for the way that your life is. Like this would be like me being like, I should stop getting arrested because I like to shoot heroin. Like that's why I stopped doing it. Like 5 years ago. Well, it was bad for me. It was bad. It was not a good idea to do that at all. But no, she should be able to keep eating her donuts and her bagels and drink her giant sugary coffee. Oh yeah, I don't know why they did that, Nuba. Like they changed it up so now the only thing I see is like people's ats instead of their actual names. She has too much fat around her neck and chest, which affects her oxygen intake and sleeping. Probably has sleep apnea too. Good point, Sunset. So maybe she's gonna pass out in the plane and she doesn't want to, have her sleep apnea. It takes work to obtain such a mass. Yeah, and that's a good point too, Phallic. Like you have to actually overly eat to the point where you get this big. And yes, food can be an addiction for sure. I'm not taking that away from her. It absolutely could. But just how I took accountability for my addiction, she needs to take accountability for her addiction. Yeah, being fat is a choice, whether it's from stress, trauma response. It's definitely a choice. Yeah, same thing with drug use. Yes, I was addicted to drugs at one point. All right, I know most of you guys know that, but anybody who's new here might not know that. And I eventually made the choice to fix my life. And it starts with you making a choice to do this. I'm dealing with a friend right now she's still in active addiction, and I'm trying everything I can to get her to wake up and start taking care of herself. And she just is not listening to a single word I say. I've walked her through everything I did to fix my life, and she just doesn't want to do it. And at the end of the day, like I've done everything I can because I've lost so many friends. Like so many of my friends have passed away from drug use. And I was like, I'm not letting her fall victim the same way they did. But she's not, I mean, I've said everything to her that I wish I could have said to my friends who passed away, and it's still not working. She's still doing it. So I don't know what else to do. At the end of the day, I think she's just got to she's got to figure it out herself, unfortunately. But I love the girl to death. She deserves better. She's one of the reasons I was able to get clean, and now to see her in the same mess that I was in when she helped me get better breaks my heart. So it's been the same situation with her, right? The eating. That is an addiction for sure. Let's keep going.
What they think.
Since her arrest, she has all but disappeared from social media, but we're here to bring her back into a different spotlight. Officers responded to a call made by hospital staff in reference to Jalen attacking her now ex-fiance over alleged infidelity.
Okay, so she got cheated on. Can't say I'm shocked there. And but there's a lot of guys out there that like big girls too. I think it's like I think it's called like feeders or something like that. I think it's called, like, these guys are feeders and they like getting their girl, they like feeding them and getting them plump so they can sleep with them or something.
Everybody has to take responsibilities for themselves. It's so sad. Yeah, exactly, Sunset. That is the point of it. And you did what you can. Yeah, I did. I did what I had to do. I had to grow up. And that's the way I look at it, as I grew up. You know, I didn't have to sit there and keep living that life, and I chose not to, and I was able to get out of it. And I hope that many of you people out there, anybody struggling with anything out there, knows that you can do it. I was nothing special. I swore I would do drugs till the day I died. And one day I did die, and I came back to life, thank God. And ever since then, I never looked back. I never looked back. That song I play in the beginning of the show, my friend Ben, rest in peace, is the one who sings that song. Ben died from mental health issues, but he was also struggling with addiction. And we've had mutual friends that died. And Ben was just, I don't know, mentally, I don't know. I feel like the institutions failed him. But I've always played that song in honor of him and to remind me why I do this. And that's so that I can try to make something of myself for the people that aren't here anymore. My friends that are no longer alive. I want to do something. They all believed in me so much. They all said, EJ, you're the one who's going to figure this out. And I wanted to be the one that figured it out. And now that I figured out that part, now I'm trying to figure out how to thrive in my own life as opposed to just getting by, not doing a drug. I'm trying to not only not do drugs, but also find full fulfillment in life. You know what I mean? O'Day was hooked on drugs, and now he's clean and wicked smart. I think people who are able to recover from addiction end up gaining a lot of wisdom, because if you can get through that, you can get through literally anything. And thank you, Sunset. I'm trying to do my best. All right, so they walk in. So this girl again assaulted her ex, apparently.
Did she come from Catholic?
The corner right next to Catholic, she called 911, and Rich and Fire was like we can't take her anywhere else. And I was like, no, that's fine, bring her here. And she was fine for a while, but now she's getting amped up and just being very verbally aggressive towards the slop.
So, Ramos has dealt with her before and has...
So this is not the first time.
So basically she meets Crisis is aware. She meets criteria, but no one can deal with her because of her size. Sure. So,
but nobody could deal with her because of her size. In the next video, when I flipped out and went to jail, that jail just did not suit my plus size needs. They need plus size jail cells for the plus size women. You know what? If I had a heart attack, I wouldn't even be able to go on the ambulance because I can't fit. Okay, so if everything is against you, then maybe at some point you need to take a look at yourself and say, okay, why is nobody else having these problems? It's because it's my problem that I need to fix and stop making it everybody else's issue. This is all making so much sense though now. This woman is entitled beyond belief.
He's gonna try. He's calling her dad on the way up here to see if, because apparently he came and picked her up once before, and we'll see if we can go that route. But
make sure this is turned up loud enough.
She has the ability to go to Crisis, but they don't have any place that can handle her. So that's the problem.
They are whispering now, so bear with me if you guys are having trouble hearing.
I was trying to deal with one situation, and then she started yelling at me as well. She's quite angry, but also saying that we are harassing Jalen.
Oh, now she's being harassed. She's being harassed.
Sometimes the fights are too much for me, and I just get tired and don't want to do it.
My name's Officer Lay with Kennewick PD.
I'm Jalen. IGR. Well, my birth name is Jalen. IGR.
Okay, she can't even walk.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I've filed many reports. Well, I've been trying to file many reports.
Already got attitude right off the bat.
Here when they hired a fake actor. Okay. That was really cool to come in and stuff.
A fake actor?
I could tell you all about it down at the police department if you want. I don't know. I thought I was being called here because I thought I was having a mental health crisis because they made me seem that way. Okay. But they know what they're doing, and unfortunately, these paid actors are now involved. I've tried to.
These paid actors.
Left, but.
Okay, so what's going on today, Jalen?
I called the FBI. I needed crisis. I had my SARC stuff that was getting.
I need the FBI. I'm not happy today. That's not what the FBI's for. That's not. I needed someone to investigate why I'm so damn depressed all the time.
On at Cadillac, which I figured out is where I was kidnapped from the first, or I was born there. Kidnapped, that whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, dude, she is flown off the handle, man. Yo, yeah, that's some delusional talk if I've ever heard at Sunset. She was kidnapped as a baby, and that's why she is the way she is. Who are these paid I think she thinks that the people in this hospital are all paid actors and they don't actually work there. This girl, it has such main character syndrome that she believes that nobody is real and that everybody is doing things around her life just to set her back. This explains so much about why she's done this whole fat phobia movement.
Okay.
But I'm waiting for Sark to call. They disconnected that phone, so it won't work. If you pick it up, it won't work.
Okay.
You want to try calling from it?
So the whole.
No, I have a
know
cell
your thing
phone.
isn't on, so.
It's on.
Hey, Carla!
It is? Okay, cool.
Yeah, you gotta get used to it, Carla. This is the time I start now. 4 p.m., baby. 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. But you're getting a stream every day during the week, though. Okay, a stream every day during the week. So it's a nice trade-off. So even if you guys can't be here live, you'll be able to watch it that night. She needs to get off the internet, go out and touch grass. I think this is what happens when she goes touch grass, though. She gets arrested. It's just like the biggest Karen of all time. No pun intended.
So what's the whole situation right now? You're just waiting for Sark?
No, I've been trying to get
You're
a hold
waiting.
of Sark.
You're trying to get a hold of Sark.
But somehow people kept coming to me that were like, we're Cadlick. And
That's
you guys
okay,
thought
Carla.
faking, and
I appreciate
that I was
being here
being
anyway.
crazy, so I haven't seen a single thing on TV, and I knew something was wrong when they kept playing.
You're my
Fox
lone
11,
Twitch person.
And then it would start, something wrong. You know what's up. They've left me naked though, like this. I literally thought I was coming to get help, and I thought maybe God really did bring me here. And then when Lords was weird, I was like, okay, this is weird. And then when
God brought her here. God's the one who's sending. God's like, I don't got nothing to do with this, honey. Like, I teach you how to have, to resist temptation, how to, believe in faith when times are tough. Janie is here, I believe. Janie's still here. But yeah, this is sad. Really sad. And this is that victim complex that will never allow you to ever fix yourself. Until she snaps out of this victim mindset of where everybody's against her or it's everybody else's fault that she's the way she is, she's never going to figure this out.
not all.
And this is about to pick up too, guys, by the way.
Threatening me and extorting me. That's when I was like, shit's weird, dude. I'm not crazy. Do I feel safe in this Tri-Cities? Absolutely
Yeah,
not.
Sarah, you were around when I used to do this at 4, right?
That's why I wanted you guys to arrest me earlier.
Oh, so what's your plan to get out of Tri-Cities?
All the babes are present.
No, I was gonna wait for Sark, but they told me they can't. They would need to get me to one of the places they gave me. I have it.
And yes,
they went through.
Police officers have so much to deal with on a daily basis. I can't even imagine what they're thinking. Like, oh my God, what if we have to arrest this girl? How are we even gonna get her out of here?
Evidence bags, thinking they could.
They're not gonna be able to pick her up and take her.
Phone, which we're supposed to be with Jerome. Probably in prison now.
Okay.
I haven't watched a single bit of social media news since the 23rd. I don't know, since my phone
cry.
started going wonky. So I was trying to go to the police station so I could tell people like this, what Kara and all these fake actors are doing and how the hospitals do what they do. And I thought they were literally treating me as a patient, but I'm tired. I haven't slept.
So that confirms it. She thinks the fake actors are the people working in this hospital. Now, that might be a diss, and she might be using that as kind of like they don't know what they're doing type, slander type wording. I don't know what the kids use these days. It's always constantly changing, so maybe she's saying it for that reasons, but she definitely is saying that the actors are the people working in the hospital because they don't treat her right.
Up in literally 20 days, which doesn't even sound humanly possible.
Okay.
Unfortunately, I was trying to pray for these people because I thought they were legit patients, and I thought I ruined their reputation or something because I kept hearing Jalen on the news, but I can never see Jalen on the news.
So, do you have any family in the area, Jalen?
Yeah, my dad, Jerome.
I'm supposed to be on the news. I'm on the news. No, you're not.
Okay.
I couldn't tell what was real and what was fake.
Would you want Dad to come and pick you up?
I sure would.
Do you have a phone number for Dad?
He has my phone, so if you call it, it should work.
Oh, so what's your phone
Now
number?
it's all coming to me.
Okay, what's your phone number?
My phone number is 564. Wait, no, I need a mental eval.
They're not going to give us her number right now, are they? Are we going to be able to call her right now?
53.
653?
Okay, I was gonna say, if they put her whole phone number in this video, I was gonna be shocked.
Are okay now. So we're just.
Yeah, it's not the paid actors that are the issues at all.
Dad will not come.
she broke into the roof as well.
You know who that guy, that cop on the right looks like that guy from Perfect Strangers. Balky, was that his name? Balky? That's who he looks like.
Okay. She said that he tried to help her out, try to contact crisis as well.
She's saying something about Sark. I don't know what Sark was.
Cops always love that low fade haircut.
Filed, an allegation that she was sexually assaulted, but it's I read the report yesterday, and it's unfounded. She's just going on.
So I don't know if you guys heard, but he just said that she claimed that she was essayed while she was there. I know you screened the videos. Thank you, Phallic. But this is definitely going to get a lot more exciting. So it's a little slow to start, but you can tell. Look at this poor girl here. This poor girl here has been like putting up with this girl probably for like the past couple days, and she's just like over it at this point.
It got referred to CID, but there's no evidence of anything.
Okay.
So.
Well, would Dad be?
Dad should know. Dad's bad guy. Dad's bad guy. I tried to call welfare check on him.
Bro needs a lineup.
Yeah, I need a mental health eval though, but clearly all the hospitals are now shut down in the Tri-Cities. Is that what I'm getting at? Or they at least have all trespassed me because they've done really bad things to me.
We've got like 2 hospitals here.
They took blood from me. Can you believe that?
No, I mean, there's Cadillac or Trios. That's one of the
Well,
other.
I've been trespassed from all of them,
Okay.
but Cadillac, I was actually gonna be safe at. They thought all of a sudden though that I was gonna sue them, and then they started acting crazy. I don't know. So I think we should probably go to Dad's house. We should probably.
I think that this girl is so caught up in her victim mentality. Well, at least someone remembers Perfect Strangers. That was an unk moment for me. But she's so caught up in her victim mentality that she's been Do you hear how many places she's been trespassed from? A lot. She's been trespassed from a lot of places. Insane to me.
Go to Dad's house and let me talk to Dad.
Yeah,
Cause,
I can give Dad a call and see if he
Yeah,
can come swing by and pick you up. Okay.
I guess let's see if he's legit. You know,
Okay.
I don't know.
I'll give your dad a call real quick. Okay.
Let's see if it's my real dad or if it's just an actor pretending to be my dad. Yeah, how they did my blood pressure. Can you believe that? Her dad won't come get her.
He's got a little kid there.
Her dad won't even come get her. This is how much havoc this girl has wreaked on her life. It's amazing to me what success online will do to someone. So because she was able to successfully get 30,000 people to sign a petition on change.org so that she could sit in more airline seats, which makes way more sense to me now because of her victim mentality. She's all of a sudden thinks that everything she does is more important than it actually is. She has mental health issues for sure. Absolutely. This is 100% main character syndrome, narcissism at its finest.
It's been scary. So.
Is that your guys' wheelchair?
Yes. She has no clothes on, just so you know.
Oh my God.
Did she come in that way?
Mm-hmm.
She came in naked?
From Cadillac.
Lords.
She's got the Albany Hospital.
She's got it figured out. She knows exactly what she's doing.
So they don't want you here,
Yeah.
and your dad is not willing to come help you because you
Yeah.
burned that bridge.
I know.
So what are you gonna do?
I got a whole packet of information from Sark when they were doing my rape kit today.
Well, Sark's not available at this
I
time,
know,
so what are
I
you gonna
can go to
do?
one of the shelters that they listed. I just need a phone because I don't know where mine is.
Imagine being so hard to be around that, one, your dad won't even get you. He'd rather you be homeless than have to put up with you one more day. This is insane. This girl desperately needs help. I mean, she's so lost. So lost. Some people don't need a platform, and this... Yeah, I agree. I think some people who find success online they're actually worse off than if they had no success at all. Because I guarantee this all went right to her head. She probably got gaslit by a bunch of people online saying, oh my God, you're so brave. You're so influential. And she really believed that. And now this is where it's led her because her addictions to whatever, food, drugs, whatever it could be. She needs serious inside work done and to look into a mirror.
I could tell you everything at the police station.
Well, that report's already been taken, so we don't need to rehash that again.
Then, yeah,
She wants to go to a police station. She just wants to go somewhere else.
I have
Where did your clothes go from wherever you were at to start with?
My rape kit at Sark, the Sark rape kit at Cadillac, where I discharged. Remember when they trespassed me? I have all the evidence. It's all in there. If you guys take me down to the
So
police station,
she's saying she got a.
Well, I don't need to take you there 'cause
she
we
was
can't have you
raped.
hanging out there either.
Okay, then.
'Cause it's
I have
closed-
a
the-
packet of information.
So they know,
Their
the cops
phone, they weren't
know.
letting me call out other than 911. They were trying to monitor all the calls.
The cops know if they take her to the police station, she's not going to leave there either. And she's just going to get trespassed, and then that's going to be their problem. Nobody wants anything to do with this girl. That is sad. And also understandable, though.
I don't think that's the case, but
Yeah,
Does-
I know.
is that-
Whatever
does
they're
that
saying
phone
is,
work? You
Whatever
know?
they're saying is accurate, then
is it like I have to dial 9 to get out, or?
Yeah, you just have to tell.
Okay.
She's been to SARC.
Find a phone number.
Been
We'll give you a
tested,
second
and
to
they
try to
kept her
figure that out,
clothes.
and then you can come over here and use this phone.
Yeah, but so here's the thing: is like, so I'm guessing the SARC place, which must be Sexual Abuse Rescue Corporation or something like that, who did her grape kit, probably were like, all right, you can go now, we got it, and then she wouldn't leave, so she had nowhere to go from there. So then she like, I'm gonna go to Crisis because they'll let me stay here for 4 days. You know how bad up you gotta be to not even be accepted to Crisis? Like, Crisis doesn't even want you there? I'll take things that didn't happen for 300 EG. Yeah, absolutely. That would be a 100 question right there.
I don't have a motor scooter. I don't know where it's at. So
She got a motor
I'm not sure,
scooter?
though. Oh,
I want to keep this wheelchair. You can't. It's the hospitals.
The number for shelter from SARC
yeah,
for
my whole
stuff, so
start packet.
we'll let her try to make a phone call.
Hey, Rajira.
But yeah, I'll make phone calls from here.
Well, you don't have a lot of time to make phone calls,
Okay, well,
but you can make a phone call,
Okay, hold on.
and then if you can't find something after that, then we will help escort you off the property since they do not want you here.
Okay.
This is what happens. This is the danger of a victim mentality. So Rajira, so far you just missed hot topics and you missed the intro song. We're in the main event now, but we're only about 10 minutes into it, and you missed the background on her. But you can always go back and catch up with that. But this is what happens. The victim mentality can get so cancerous to the way that your interactions are with other people that you end up like just pushing anybody who cares about you away. It's insane to me just how horrible some people are to their own lives and how much they self-sabotage. This girl clearly has like mental issues. She probably needs to be in a mental ward, if I had to guess. That'd probably be her safest place. Not online, not influencing people, definitely not doing change.org petitions.
Do that.
The only change this girl's gonna make is a dangerous one.
Let's escort me off property in the wheelchair so I can at least not be naked.
Well, you won't get to keep the wheelchair because it belongs to the hospital.
So, do you guys have like an ambulance you can take me to?
Nope, you would be able to
Dude,
walk yourself.
She's trying anything she can to get somewhere else.
I've seen you do it multiple times.
Okay, I need medical attention. I need to talk to you guys.
So Phallic says she has a SARC documentation, but she's being trespassed from the hospital for treatment that she received treatment from. So I think it's just the fact that this girl's overstaying her welcome anywhere she goes. I guess finding clothes that would fit her might be a problem, and I'm trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. Yeah, I mean, at least they're letting her keep the gown. Now this might explain to me what she does next. So if she's desperately looking for a place to stay because she has nowhere to go now, I think that explains to me what happens next.
Well, you're no longer welcome here, so
Okay.
you need to figure it out.
So I need to call Mir Ministries. Can you-
All right, what's the phone number? Come on over here so you can have it here.
509.
It's just the waddle. Had money for a tattoo though.
There's one in here.
That tattoo on her arm wasn't cheap either.
Here we go. 1-800. Here we go. 188. Oh no. 509. Let's try this one. Can you hang up and we call 1-888-84?
These cops
Is that
are
one
basically
like an
babysitters at this
emergency
point.
For a sexual assault?
Yes.
Well, that's not what's occurred right now, so we don't need to bother them with that.
Oh, okay.
You
Let
need
me call
you need
my
some type of
advocate.
housing.
Oh, housing.
Unless you want to just go out and walk down the street, that's fine too.
Yeah. Let's
These cops are like, we just need to get you out of here. We don't care what happens.
Well, you have blankets and something covering you.
I'll find my advocate's number in here. But just, oh, here's the card. I'm just on hold though, just in case they answer.
Dude, not even shelters want this girl there.
How horrible is she to be around that this many people don't want nothing to do with her? Not even the cops want her.
Hit the thing. Can you hit the thing? Do I only get one call?
Can you come?
Yeah.
Make those.
Dude, she's so lazy that she won't even press the hang up button to redial. She wants the officer to do it for her. This girl, I don't know what happened in her childhood that set her up to be this way, but her parents certainly fouled her at some point.
Oh. 509.
So dial 9 first to get an outside
9.
line.
509.
Remember she said earlier that the phones don't work and that she can't pick up the phone and try to use it and it won't work? It's because she had to press 9 to dial an outside line, dude. Oh my God, she is cooked. She is straight cooked, man.
So where's my trespass paperwork this time, Ramos?
This is crazy.
Try to get it in hand and copy before you guys escort me off the property.
Yeah, sure.
I'll be chilling here until you can.
Hey, J Sauce, that was Sunset who bought you that. You can thank
Ramos.
Sunset.
Shouldn't
Hope you're
even
doing well,
so
J
many
Sauce.
Weird incidences. You remember KPD number? Oh wait, you don't. This is a long hold. I think maybe we should call. Yeah, let me call this 181. Oh, see, 9 first.
Yep.
1888. Right? Is that what it says? Or is that not the case?
They're probably not letting her.
We want to talk to law enforcement officers. But wait, that's not you, right? Remember though, I'm trespassed.
Dude, look at the cops. The cops are just so over this right now. They're just like, I thought I was gonna like bust a criminal tonight or something, not have to sit here and do this with her. I really feel for this lady, but at a certain point, you can only feel bad because she's the one who chose to be this insufferable and be around the facilities. Don't even want her on the premises. Yeah, at the end of the day, her actions are what put her in this situation. Nobody else's. If she treated people with a little bit more respect and was just nice to people, the way that she presents herself online, maybe she probably would. They would have helped her out. But now nobody wants to do anything with her, and now the only people who will put up with her are cops. And the only reason they're putting up with her is because they have to, because she's being trespassed from the premises. That is a very sad state to be in right now.
Remember that drone that showed up earlier when you guys pushed me out of the thing?
You know what's crazy to me too is that for someone who has no money and nowhere to go, she's still kept a lot of weight on. I told my BF if I ever got over 200 pounds to put me out to my misery. Oh, Jesus. I'm 220. What's up with that?
Oh, yeah, see, the phone's not working for me. You want to try it again? Here, I'll have you push the buttons. Ready?
No, you're an adult. You can push them by yourself.
I can't. It's not working when I do it.
Seemed to work fine for the nurse and seemed fine if you do that.
She's going to call 911 with the cops right here.
You're just going to get a ticket then.
I just wanted to make sure I have Wallace and Ramos here with me. Hi, I'm at Trio Southridge Hospital. You have Wallison and Ramos here with me. I need to get arrested at this point because I have a lot to tell you about them.
She says, I need to get arrested at this point. So, okay, I have a theory here. I think that she is trying to get arrested so that she has a place to stay. She'd be at least 400. Yeah. And these guys have no shot at moving her. These guys are out of luck if she goes down and doesn't want to move. But she wants to get arrested because she wants somewhere to go. She has nowhere to go, and right now, jail is the only option she has. So she's like, all right, I'll get arrested. At least I'll have a place to stay tonight in a jail cell. 100. That's exactly what she's thinking right now.
This is Jalen. JAELYNNIGRCH. Oh, they're hanging up.
All right, let's go.
No, honey, they're right here. Do you want to talk to them? Do you want?
No, they don't
yeah,
want to talk
here.
to you.
They don't want to talk. They gave me a ticket though, criminal warning. It says.
Yeah, for abusing 911.
All right, you're good. Let's go.
That's your trespass
No, I'm
warning.
not
You're
going-
trespassed
no,
from
I'm not
Trios
going
for
anywhere
99
with you.
years.
No, you're not going anywhere with us. You're leaving
No.
the property.
You're leaving the
Let's go.
property.
I'm not leaving. Hey, witnesses. I need a witness.
It's all on camera. You don't have
Everything
No,
I'm
it's
about to
not.
I need
You
a
guys
witness.
You did- So if I rip this up, it's
That's fine. You've been
99
advised.
years?
Yes, 99 years. If you come
Okay,
back to the
I wanna
property,
get
you'll be arrested for
arrested.
trespass.
I want to get arrested, so I'm gonna rip it up.
She just said it right
You can rip
there.
it up all
I
you
want to
It's
get
not gonna
arrested.
change the fact that we gave it to you and you know you're trespassed. So.
She wants to get arrested so she has a place to stay. That's it. That's all it comes down to. She wants to. She knows that if she gets arrested, they'll take her to jail and she'll be able to stay there. Yeah, that would be a fair option if she had nowhere to go. But but the issue is that the cops can't move her anywhere without a whole squad of officers that carry her, escort her. Yeah, dude, they would need like a forklift, I think. But here's the thing too. This isn't the first time this happens. A lot of homeless people do this. When I was in rehab, there was a lot of homeless people that would come in. They would tell you, yeah, I'd go purposely do crimes and get caught so that I could go to jail and get out of the cold. So that's where the homeless problem really, like steals away from the peace of society, the civil peace.
99 years. Rip
She
it up.
doesn't think to get a job,
This is
though.
all
A
my
job's not an
evidence.
option.
Make sure you grab all your stuff.
Nope. Hey, you guys, please. They're going to kill me.
They're going to kill
all
me.
your stuff.
It's okay. The FBI's watching.
The FBI's watching. The FBI ain't gonna help you either.
All the you did.
J-Bay.
My belongings. You know where it's at? You don't know, huh? So actually, I need to call my dad now.
He doesn't. He's not interested. You've already burned the bridge, so he's not going to come
I'm
help
gonna
you.
call my dad, actually.
You can call from your
Okay.
phone.
Yeah,
your
give
own.
me the phone.
No, you don't get this phone. You're
Give me the-
trespassed
no,
now.
I'm not.
Yes.
I can call.
Yep. Let's go.
Yeah.
No,
Let's
you
go.
have to arrest me here. I need.
No, we don't have to.
The
Hey, I'm
entitlement.
not leaving. I'm naked.
You're covered. You
Yo,
have all kinds of
please don't
clothing.
let this happen, dude. Hey, no, this is my evidence.
Yeah,
Get the f
going
out
all
now.
with you. Let's go.
Get the f
Here we go,
out now.
boys. Let's go.
Out now.
Girls,
Okay,
boys, and
I need-
girls.
This is why I came to Trios. This is
That
I
way.
knew you guys would do this.
That way.
They don't want to help you.
Nobody wants to help her.
Burnt the bridge, unfortunately.
Trios, please. I'm sorry. This is why I was trying to talk to you privately. Please don't let them do this.
You just said you wanted to be arrested. Now all of a sudden you don't want to be arrested? What an embarrassment to... Oh, I know. All the J's. They're putting the J's to shame right now, J-Sauce. I'm sorry. I'm sorry you have to be a witness to this. But putting all J names down for the moment. Who is she to tell a cop to leave? Yeah, well, that's the thing, right? This has been this girl's whole thing, right? The entitlement. It's her... Like, that's how she is. She's been going through life this whole time... feeling entitled, and this is just carrying on now. But she wants to get arrested, so now she's going to start freaking out so she makes sure she gets arrested, because the alternative is sleeping out on the sidewalk. So I think this is why she did the essay thing at SARC, right? I don't think that she was actually assaulted. I think that she straight up was just like, I need somewhere to go, so I'm gonna go claim that this happened to me, and they're gonna send me here. I'm gonna claim that this happened to me so that I could stay here. Oh no, they're not gonna let me stay here now. Okay, well now I need to go find somewhere else to stay, so let me get arrested. So jail is like the last option for her to have a place to stay tonight.
You guys know what you're doing, and I'm literally naked.
We're
I'm not getting
trespassing
out
you
of the
from
wheelchair.
private property. That
I
they
know
don't
you
want.
want me. I know you want this body all over you. You can't have it.
Give me those.
Yep, we'll give them to you.
Yep, trespass me.
We'd already done that.
Make sure I'm naked on it.
Ripped
That's
your
on
paper.
you.
Oh,
ripped
she
the
pulled
paperwork
out.
up.
She pulled out a boob, dude. She pulled out her boob. It was covered, and then she pulled it out to show how naked she was. This girl is insane, dude. Insane.
That was your formal trespass notice.
What a wild lady.
Why did you guys just tell me what the fuck is going on?
We did tell you.
Dude, I need to go to the police. Are you taking me to jail?
No.
Yeah.
I can't walk.
You can walk.
I can't.
You can't.
I'm going to stay here. So wherever you leave
Well,
me.
we will
Yeah,
help
this girl
remove
doesn't
you
want
from the
help.
chair, and then you can decide if you want to
me
sit
to
on the
jail.
sit on the sidewalk or
Take
not.
me
We're
to
not
jail.
taking you to jail.
I'm going to jail. I just ripped up your 99-year
That
thing.
that doesn't matter. You don't have to keep
Hey.
that paperwork.
Wherever you take me,
Sure.
help!
Your live is not eligible for recommendation restricted in search results for the next 10 minutes because your live does not comply with the For You feed eligibility standards under the community guidelines. Okay, that's weird. Well, TikTok's going off. Thank you, TikTok.
I guess they didn't like that I was talking about this girl or whatever, but all right, we'll continue. Yeah, TikTok's not a fan of this style of content. They want me to just sit here and beg for money. Basically, that's what TikTok wants me to do. They just want me to sit here and go, "Give me donations. Thanks for the roses." That I don't do that. I want to talk about stuff. I don't want to. Yeah, it's pretty. It sucks. It sucks. I only do it because I try to use it to help bring people over to YouTube to watch me, or even Twitch.
Bravo,
Watch
knows
Twitch.
What he did. KPD, hands up, don't shoot. I'm naked and they fucking raped me. Trio.
I wonder, probably because she's saying stuff like this, if I had to guess, is why my TikTok got restricted. Because she keeps saying the R word again and again and again, even though we know for damn sure she was not. If I had to bet, I don't think that... Okay, I can't think of anybody who would want that, to be honest with you.
Southwood just trying to save me. The FBI is watching.
The FBI's watching, guys.
Yeah, so what you're gonna do? Destroy the evidence. Destroy the evidence.
This is nutsos.
Ramos! 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 KPD! KPD! All those police watching me! Where are you guys taking me?
Taking you off their property.
Oh, oh, oh. All of a sudden I can
Perfect.
Oh,
Now you can
wow.
walk. Go that
Wow,
way.
look how fast she sprung up. And look how good she walks now. TikTok AI moderation is very sensitive. Yeah, as soon as they probably heard the word RAPE, they were just like dunzo. Yeah, she just throwing out accusations because she can at this point. Yeah, and I would imagine if she's going to do something, she's either going to strike an officer. I haven't seen this yet. Only Falc's seen this. But I imagine she's going to do something to make sure she gets arrested. Yeah, ain't nobody grape her cottage cheese.
Go that way.
Arrest me.
Go that way. No.
Arrest me.
Nope.
Yeah, she needs
I gotta go to the
a.
hospital.
Nope.
She needs a
Walk that
serious.
way.
Now she.
911.
Walk that way.
Now she needs to go to the hospital.
Walk.
911.
Walk.
She actually walks pretty
911.
good for someone in a wheelchair.
I'll kill you guys.
Walk.
She says, "I'll effing kill you guys." Now she's hitting them. They know. I think the cops know that she's trying to go to jail. False accusers should receive a similar sentence. I agree with that, actually. If you get caught making false accusations against someone else and you ruin their life, that you should get the jail time that they would have gotten for whatever you claim they did. Because all they do is make it harder for women who've really suffered. Mad Daddy Moonshine, what's up, sir? Hey, y'all. I've been listening to this fiasco while driving to work. Oh my God, yeah. So you can only imagine what's going on.
Want to.
Now she's got an assault charge. She wants an assault charge. That's the thing, is she wants to go to jail. She has nowhere else to go. Right now, her only way of being under a roof tonight is in jail, and that's why she's acting like this. Guaranteed.
You know what you're trying to do. I don't know, dude. So does Jacob R.
Yeah, the mental health place kicked her out. That's where she was. She was in crisis. They kicked her out.
Hell yeah, take me to jail. Hell yeah.
See? Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
She's happy
Hell
now.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Let's get in the car.
Look at that. 3 handcuffs. They got to go 3 handcuffs deep.
They're raping me.
Now she's saying they're R-wording her. This is what false, like, people who take people who've actually suffered from things and use it as a tool, which is the most disgusting thing ever. She's literally saying they're R-wording her, even though she's clearly just being arrested.
They're trying to rape me, sir.
That is the last thing that we will ever do.
The cop said that's the last thing we would ever do is do that.
I have my information in my hand.
He's just speaking truth. Girl, you wish.
Take me to jail.
Yeah, having to daisy chain handcuffs because of her size. 3 handcuffs she needed.
Oh.
She needs a van for transport. Yeah, they're not gonna be able to fit her in the back of a cop car.
Oh, she'll fit just fine.
Yep, I'm a big fat bitch.
She just said I'm a big fat biche.
A big fat.
I'm gonna drive.
With the droid and everything, remember? With the droid and everything, you couldn't admit. 911! 911! Call in 911!
She called 911. The cops hung up.
Nope, I'm covering you up because
Because your dash cam didn't just get all that? Because your body cam didn't just get all that. Because this wasn't the fucking goal the whole time to bring you all fucking down.
Oh, now she's in complete control.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! I just assaulted an officer though. You called it in, remember? You
Yep,
called it in, remember?
Yep, I saw it happen.
Yep, you sure did. If you weren't a part of it, Ramos is. I'm not getting in the car with y'all. Help!
Who's gonna help her?
Ramos is trying to kill me!
I never understood this thing where these people try to scream help while they're being arrested. Like, who's gonna come and rescue them? The cops? Like, they're the ones arresting you. It's the biggest. I saw a body cam the other day where this woman was literally screaming bloody murder for help. And, like, everybody's just standing around going, what would we even do? Like, you want us to jump the cops? No, we don't even know who you are, lady.
I have it recorded with the camera.
Nobody wants to see them jelly rolls.
No! I can't! Oh my god!
She's setting fat people back years, decades with this antics. All that work that she did to push people forward, and now she's setting them all back.
Mental health! Mental health! Help me! Help me! You guys are the FBI got me, right?
Get in the car.
Oh my god! Whoa! Whoa!
Are they going to be able to pick her up?
Yeah, you can.
I can't.
You just stood up out of the chair.
Oh, the FBI is going to save her. You're right. She did say the FBI is going to save her.
Hold on. Hands up, don't shoot! Hands up, don't rape! Hands up, don't shoot! I'm disabled!
Stand up.
You were disabled. You seem like you were working.
Please take me to jail.
She's disabled all of a sudden. It's a
We're
miracle.
trying to take you to jail. Why don't you get in the car? We can take you.
I need a female officer, Officer Marshall.
Yeah, she's not working today.
Yeah.
I need a female.
Well, I
She
can't
does
walk
a
like this with
dude.
my
She's on a first name basis with all these cops. Probably because she gets trespassed from everywhere she goes, dude.
hands and cuffs.
Okay, so how can we assist you to get up?
Cuffs off.
No.
Because we certainly can't pick you up, lady.
Yeah, you can.
I can't squat 200 below parallel.
Put your leg underneath you. We'll help you stand up.
Burned them all to the ground, and Ramos went to prison where he got ass raped for the rest of his life, and his whole family died because I set this all up.
She set this all up.
I
She's
gotta
in
lay down. I'm
she's in
finished.
control, guys. She's in
Dude, you're
control.
really hurting me.
Okay, well stand
this
up.
is being live streamed.
Okay. Stand up for me.
I can't.
Jay Sauce, if I was in charge, I'd put her in a room with an endless supply of food and let her eat herself. Damn, you cold as hell. But, I mean, at this point, she probably would be, you know, better. I think society might be better off. But, hopefully she gets her help and gets life together. I don't think, the crazy thing is she's not on drugs or nothing. This is just her mind. This is just how she is. Like, if she wanted to go to jail, right? Because she wanted a roof over her head for the night. Now she's fighting the cops. And I wouldn't be shocked if she did this knowing that people were going to watch his body cam.
And then we can help you get in the
Let me
car.
roll over.
Okay, how do you want to do that?
Let me roll over.
Okay.
Take
How you
me
going to do that?
cuffs.
Well, that won't happen.
Well,
but
I can't.
how would you like us to help you to
I
stand up?
can't. Wait till the other officers pull up.
Fair point, Jay
Well, there's no
Sauce.
other
Fair
officers.
point.
Dispatch 988. They're on the way.
Yeah, they're not. So
No,
how
they
can we
are.
assist you in getting up?
Remember, I can't use the phone. I'm cuckoo.
How can we- how can we
She is
assist you in getting
cuckoo.
up?
You can't. Can someone call an
True.
ambulance?
Everyone deserves help, but if she doesn't want it,
checking to see if that's
nothing you
what
can do.
Hey, Trios Health, I actually need your help. That's why I came here. I didn't want it on a recorded line because they knew what you were doing. The FBI has been watching the whole time. So everything you just
Eat
did,
herself.
remember the other night? Remember
Wants
I
to
was
get
talking on the news?
arrested, refuses to get in the car. Yep, that sums up this
Yep, sure is.
journey so far.
He's and they mama. Burning fucking hell.
That cop is yawning. He's so tired.
The police. Y'all gonna keep me right here naked and all.
Well, if you stood up, we could help you get in the
I
car.
can't stand up.
So tell me how we can assist you to stand up.
Ask the FBI when they show up on you.
Well, the FBI won't be here.
You're so right.
So how can we assist you to
I don't
stand
know.
up?
I guess we need an ambulance.
Okay.
I gotta get 5950.
And how are you going to stand up when the ambulance gets you? Still got to stand up off the
Bring
ground.
him here. Bring him. Oh, how about call Jerome Davis? How about here? I'll give you my phone number.
She just said she wants to be 5950, even though they just kicked her out of crisis. She wants to go back.
You weren't allowed to add. Yeah, that makes sense. I don't think they like that type of wording. We're probably giving her what she wanted. She's going viral again. Yeah, but she's not going to make any money. I mean, at this point, rage bait might be the best option for her to get any kind of income. But I mean, a girl like this isn't going to go get a job. Like, she's not going to go work. She can't get disability because she never worked. And she walks fine. So I don't understand what her deal is. Can't stand up, but for a few moments ago, you stood up perfectly and tried to walk back to the institute where she was kicked out of. Yeah. Dude, how crazy do you got to be to get kicked out of Crisis?
564. Tell Ramos. Did your kids already die? Or were you in a car accident tonight?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay, well, just keep me here until the other police show up. They're watching everything you're doing.
You're right. She did the rage bait thing with the fat stuff.
Because they literally were trying to help. But you saw me rip it up.
This explains so much, though, of her campaign for airline. The craziest thing is that the airline actually did it. The airline actually listened to her and changed.org and made a change to the way that they do big people. All because of this girl. And now look at her. I heard this is EG's next girlfriend. Oh, no way, Jose. No way.
They rape them in the fucking. But remember, you're unlawfully.
I've dated some crazy girls in my time, but nothing like this.
So we're not detaining you, or you're under arrest.
I have the right to an attorney, and I have the right to remain
You sure
silent.
do, and you can also remain silent. That would be a great thing to start with.
He said, can you shut up, please?
Well, that's right. It's not coming, right? Here, let me put it into existence. And then
Remember,
start,
the right to remain silent, you can exercise
oh, yeah,
that.
here, let me do this. I'm having a mental health crisis.
It depends on the airline, I think, Jay Sauls.
Someone save me. Hands up, don't shoot.
Now she's doing the. Now she's a protester.
I'm black and brown, they shoot us down. I'm black and brown, they shoot us down.
Is she actually black? I don't think she's actually black.
Hey guys, it's time to come out.
She almost looks white to me.
Ambulance. And then the EMS arrived.
I wouldn't wish this woman as their girlfriend on my worst enemy. Amen to that, Nuba.
Violation that you made up, you fucking idiots. What a bunch of
Oh my God! Now she's using now she's using slurs, gay slurs.
Penitentiary. Hi, are real officers here now?
Nope, Doctor.
Oh my God!
Yeah, all the world's a stage.
Doctor, these people are trying to hurt me. I was trying to seek refuge here, love.
There's
I'm having a mental health
doctor.
crisis. Okay. Yeah, I need help immediately. All the evidence they just tried to destroy.
Okay. She's
yeah.
medically cleared. Okay, we're ready. Thank you, Doc. Okay.
She's medically cleared, dude. The doctor's like, nah, we don't want her. We don't want her. She doesn't need to be here. She's just trying to use this place as a shelter, a homeless shelter, and that's not what we do here.
So am I under arrest, Doc?
Yep.
I am?
Yep.
Okay. That's good. Take me to jail.
We'll get you there.
There we go! Hell yeah! Hell yeah! The real heroes. I was watching y'all the whole time.
Again, it's just a place to stay.
Yeah, go run.
She doesn't even know how to find a shelter.
Try and tell them the footage doesn't exist. Try and tell them. Try and tell them. Hurry up.
Oh, there's the ambulance.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, so unfortunately our legal charter doesn't allow.
Did he just say we don't allow people that big into our ambulance? Oh my dude.
Yep.
He just said she's too big to go to. She's too big to go with the ambulance. Holy crap, dude. Ambulance, there goes. Ambulance gone.
I got my sark in my hand, though, man.
But I think they gave her a gown or something to wear.
Thank God. The hospitals will kill you.
Dude, the cops got a hard job, bro.
And everyone will try to kill you. Everyone.
That probably would help her, Jay Sauce.
Said they weren't,
yeah, 3 hots in a cot.
Yeah, when I'm naked and they try to cover it up after you guys already saw it all. Yeah. It's funny how that happens. But I'm God, right? So let me put in a little prayer for God. I have the rights to an attorney. Where are my rights at? Where are my rights at, motherfuckers?
You have the right to be quiet and right to counsel.
I'm not gonna be quiet because I know you turn your shit on and off. You piggy pig.
Nope. Sorry, Jarrett. The transport said she's too big. We're not taking her.
Run me over. Here we go. Run me over. Come on.
Not being so overweight, they can't get you into the back of the ambulance. It's a whole new level of insanity. Yeah, that they said. Unfortunately, like I don't know what it was, but our lawsuit something is what he started saying. It says that she's too big to go into the back of the ambulance, and the ambulance just drove off. These cops are like, dude, what do we got to do to get this girl out of here?
Come on.
No, the whale transport. Watch. Are they sending a bigger truck?
Oh. Run off like the pussy bitch you are. You're gonna fucking rot in prison, motherfucker. Where's my attorney? Why haven't I been read my rights?
Oh my God.
Am I under arrest?
This is insane, dude.
Where's my rights being read?
You're not being questioned about the crime right now, so we don't need to read
Read
your
me my
rights.
motherfucking rights. Remember, I'm a disabled woman, and you're pretending right now. So read me my fucking rights.
She wasn't disabled a minute
I
ago.
ask the Lord for the strength to get up and for the FBI to swoop in because I'm too scared now.
The FBI ain't gonna do nothing for
Jesus
you.
Christ. Ugh.
Oh, a flatbed tow truck? That would be crazy.
Do it.
Yeah, he keeps reminding of her right to remain quiet. I don't think it's working.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Can you loosen the cuffs?
That's as loose as they're gonna get.
But I'm fat, so I can't move at all to get up. Like you're asking me to.
I didn't ask you to do anything.
Oh, you didn't ask me to do anything when your cam was off?
My cam's been on the entire time.
Yeah, sure has.
Now she's trying to insinuate that he was trying to make sexual moves on her. Good God, dude, this girl is insane. Now my dad owns a towing business. If we got called by the local PD to come get a 600+ pound woman off the side of the road, would be crazy. Yeah, she's shameless, for sure, shameless.
We have a like a lift thing from the fire guys that's soft. So we'll basically we'll roll her on her stomach so she can't kind of sit up and kick, and then we'll just put her back here, and then I'll have somebody ride back here with her. Perfect.
Oh my God, is that a box truck?
They know she's coming, they know all the sitch and all that stuff, so. I'll stand by whenever you're gonna back up. Yeah, just come back just a little bit. Yeah.
Damn, dude, they got a whole box truck for her.
That's probably good.
I'll tell you what, they are fat friendly though.
Right to an attorney, right?
Yes, you do.
Can you read me my Miranda?
She can't go to change.org for this. Dude, look at that thing, dude. It is a van.
So we're gonna do it twice. Once on her back, and then she'll be face down on this.
You can't write disabled in the chat. I'm sorry.
You know what that
So
is?
get her on her back, and then we'll kind of make sure we have it set where we need
They
to.
got the truck that they use to pick up the carts that people steal from stores.
All right, perfect. One more time.
I can't.
Bring that.
In God I say, in God we trust, and they cannot move me at all.
You know, that's
They
probably
cannot move
true.
me at all,
I don't think it's
because
God's
I'm
fault.
550 pounds.
550 pounds.
I'm a disabled woman, and they're trying to kill me. Trios Health has it all on camera.
God, it's gonna take all of them guys. Everybody grab a side. There's 6 of us, 100 pounds each.
Aren't I having a mental health crisis?
If you want to focus on just that front one, I'll do this.
Oh my God.
Whoa. I can't
Dude,
breathe.
this many guys to pick up a woman.
Hey, I can't fucking breathe. I'm not. What the fuck? Jalen, I'm not changing 869.
She didn't think they were gonna get her up.
5, 6, 5, 3.
Dude, oh my God.
We're going to the jail now, right? Are you gonna read me my rights?
Who's riding?
I can stand
Who's reading my rights?
Oh my God, he's got it. That guy pulled the short straw. He's got to sit back there with her.
You have the right to remain silent. Anything.
Yeah, dude, that's how they would. That was how they move like a dolphin or or like a whale, like a literal whale. Oh my God.
Say can be used against you in the court of law. You have the right at this time to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you while you are being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before questioning if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise your rights and not answer any questions
Absolutely.
or making statements. Do you understand each of these rights as I've explained them to you?
In the name of God, yes,
Having
I
these
do.
rights in mind, do you wish to speak to me now?
In the name of God, I'll ask for an attorney.
All right.
He's like, perfect. Love to hear it.
Let's get the formalities out of the way.
Well, I already told her she had the right to.
Take us to the Bannon County Jail. They're meeting us there. That's why everything just happened. You fucking idiots. Fucking faggot ass piggy pig pigs. Fucking faggot ass
Dude,
piggy
she
pig
is
pigs.
so homophobic for someone who cares so much about her own rights. She doesn't care about anybody else's.
Pigs. Ugh. There was a reason I came here. Got a shopping cart? What the f is this?
She has a shopping cart?
See, the way you guys had me like dead. Crazy, bro.
Next video is gonna be about the ambulance, is how they don't let fat people in the ambulance.
In the name of Satan! In the name of Satan!
Yeah, just leave her in the van. Let her stay there for the night. That'd be her best bet.
Bro. Y'all are really, really weird.
Yeah, the irony of her calling them pigs.
Yeah, I'm super uncomfortable.
Yeah, you gotta get the shopping cart out first. That's important.
Yeah. Okay. But I'm not in the
Oh my god, are they gonna use a pallet?
Jalen was charged with 2 counts of criminal trespass, misuse of the 911 system, interfering with a healthcare facility, resisting arrest,
I can only
obstructing
imagine
law
the
enforcement
comments.
officers, and assault. She was later deemed mentally incompetent. If you like this video and want to see more like it,
They said she was mentally incompetent, dude, so she got off. What are these comments? Trespassed from all 3 hospitals in your area and 1 for 99 years. I'd die from embarrassment. 550 pounds laying face down on the dirty ground calling someone a pig. The nerve. You know you're annoying when a hospital trespasses your ghost from haunting the place. Yeah, 99 years. So they're like, even if you somehow die and then come back as a ghost, we still don't want you here. I did not expect her to be so mobile. She leaped out of that chair, and here I was thinking she was at least telling the truth about being disabled. There are no words, but that was hilarious when she said they are graping me, and the cop was like, "That's the last thing we would ever do." Someone who is 550 pounds shouldn't be calling anyone pigs. Calling them piggy pig pigs. Ma'am, here's a mirror. She's in my hometown. That hospital staff is very nice, and the same goes for the other hospitals. Shows you how big of a jerk she is. Her own father refused to pick her up. Tells you everything you need to know about her character. She's going to get so mad when she realizes portion size is in jail. She's going to get so mad when they realize you don't get seconds in jail. She's so used to manipulating the situation, the cops were having none of it. Love it. Having to be rolled onto a tarp and put in the back of a van to be taken to jail to be a wake up. Insane levels of embarrassment. Damn, guys, that was a wild one. That was a wild one. I want to thank Phallic. Phallic, if you want to hop in and say hello to everybody real quick, you can. I don't know if you're listening right this second, but she's banned from haunting. If someone graped her, that would be would that be spelunking? Maybe Gerald.
Yes,
there.
I'm
She
here.
is. So thank you for finding the video, Phallic. What is your quick opinions on it?
There was a recent update as I was looking through the stream. Apparently, she had sepsis during this entire endeavor.
Sepsis?
So, yeah. I don't know. That's what she's claiming, like, her delusions came from. I don't know if sepsis causes delusions. But that's what, like, her attorney's arguing right now in court.
So
because this body cam just came out.
So the attorney's trying to say that like she should have the charges dropped or something.
I don't know, because like it was mainly about like the delusions of the FBI, like those claims she was making.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So I mean, obviously there are going to be further developments in this, and we can cover that as it unfolds. But there are just like speculations on the internet, Reddit behavior.
Yeah, wild stuff though. Thank you so much for finding all the stuff for tonight. This is my fearless helper Phallic, who finds all the stories that we go over here. So thank you, Phallic.
Hi. I can always use help with more stories. So if you guys ever have anything you want to share, please do not hesitate to DM me.
Yeah, put it in Discord, guys.
Oh yeah, or tag me in Discord. Yeah, for sure.
Tag her in Discord, put it in EG's inbox, and she's always glancing through there and taking your guys' suggestions. So, thank you, Val.
All right, bye.
All right, guys, I think that's where we're gonna wrap things up tonight. Special thanks to Sunset Shadow for all the memberships. Thank you to everybody who's hanging out here tonight. Awesome to see that. It seems like 4 o'clock seems to work better because we more viewership at this time, it seems like, than we typically got at 7. So we'll be doing this every day, Monday through Friday, a live stream, 1 to 2 hours, possibly 3. Who knows? If the stories are cracking, we'll be talking about it. Thank you, Sunset, and I'm glad that I was able to rearrange our stories so that you can be participating in the streams more often now. For everybody who's used to 7 who came here tonight, thank you guys as well, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you to the mods. Exactly. Thank you to the mods on TikTok and on YouTube, because I know the mods on TikTok had to do some work over there tonight. Mods do rock. You guys are the best. Mods in the Discord, admins in the Discord. You guys are all the best. And with that said, guys, I will see you guys on the next one. Peace out.